and this is a special October 2019 review of Mego's 2018 Frankenstein. Yeah, that's right. We were able to acquire a Frankenstein Mego from the original run. This was the first ones that they had re-released. They had brought them out. Drove us crazy trying to find Dracula and Frankenstein. We were thrilled that we actually found one. We have one in mint condition, sealed in a plastic bubble. However, this guy, he must have been returned or he was found, like pushed under something. We don't quite understand why this Frankenstein was still there, but we thought, you know what? Let's review one. Let's find out, is he worth it? Yeah, so let's do it. So packaging here, we have a classic packaging from the Mego in the modern era now. We do have a likeness of Boris Karloff, cursed creator. I don't know why he actually has a quote, because or fire would have been good, but he does have a quote. Says Frankenstein. And our trivia question here from Marty is, what does the creature learn to read? And it says here, he learns by watching the Lacey family. So this character, I think, of Frankenstein is based slightly more, on the book. Though that does look a lot like Karloff right there, I gotta say that. I don't see Karloff in here anywhere or anything attributed to him. But, hey, that's what it is. It is Frankenstein. So this is the officially licensed 8-inch character, authentic retro packaging, original Mego toy line, and we do of course have our picture of Marty Abrams, who we did get to interview, by the way, at Toy Fair 2019, where he revealed to us lots of cool things, and he's a great talker, he's a showman, and that's what's awesome about him. So let's open this up. We're just going to rip the packaging here. And as I said, we do have Dracula, and we do have Frankenstein, and we kept them in the package, but we love our monster toys here. It is October. We thought, we'll save this guy. We got him a couple months ago. I think we got him back at Easter, to tell you the truth. And we thought, hey, let's see what he's like. So, awesome green. He does have boots. And these pants, awesome. This is great material. Great material. A little bit different than the jacket. So, let's do the Velcro. So, he's as you can see, short sleeve man. He's looks like almost like a greaser. So, very cool. And I do like the fact that the Velcro does cover the buttons as well. So, we kind of got great hands. And the hands look very familiar to me, and we'll get into that in a second. But, let's fix his pants leg here. Come on, Frank, he's just a couple days old. Doesn't even know how to dress himself yet. But he does have a great kind of odd pose to him. So, there he is. Let's get rid of that plastic bubble. Now, Frank actually does come with an accessory. He comes with a rubber chain, of all things. Who would have thought that Frank would have a rubber chain? But I guess you could put it around his neck, or you just put it on his hand. Kind of an odd accessory to do, especially because it's not very long, so you couldn't really drape it over. But if you put it like that, there's Frank. So, as points of articulation go, he's pretty solid. I mean, there's that pop, so it feels like I popped the joint out. But with Frankenstein, you know what I mean? It could almost like, wow, he stands really well. So there he is, kind of an odd pose. But he's a solid figure. I love the details of his clothes. And if we do pull the clothes off, now I do have his arm out of the joint. I can feel it. Yep, yeah. See, look, it just kind of hangs there. Now it's back. Okay. So I thought about pulling his pants up. Wow, that's a whole leotard. So that fits over there. I was kind of looking for the Mego stamp, but it's here, and it's kind of like a back tattoo where it's their own little stamp. But I love the coat, and I also like the fact that the coat isn't ripped. It's not torn up. It's like Frank got a new outfit, which is good for Frank. He needs all the help he can get to go into society. But let's get him back and dressed. It's a nice new outfit, not torn up. But it is a great likeness of Frankenstein. And as I said, these were tough to find, I think, because they hit at the right moment, which was right in October, when they really started to appear. So let's bring out some of his cohorts here. Now, here's from a wave down the line. We do have the Wolfman, which is also Mego. And then one from 2019, from the beginning of 2019, is Nosferatu. So there's Max Schreck. So I do have a Bela Lugosi, but he is the only one that I have, so I will not open him. and not until I find another one or can get one on clearance somewhere or on a discount. So we do have a vampire, a creature, and a wolfman. So we do have our classic three, just not quite the classic three you would expect. So if we do kind of notice here that Frank and Nosferatu kind of have the same hands, I mean, that works. The shoes are very different. We do have boots here, and we do have almost like dress shoes. So you can kind of like see his little thing there. But Wolfie, as you can tell, has his own feet. So a lot of cool stuff here with the Wolfman, and it's an extended foot. But we do have a review of the other two as well. But as Frank goes, he seems a little bit shorter than Nosferatu. He's definitely a little bit taller, but the face is fantastic. And it's a really nice detailed face. So that's about all we've got. It's Mego. We do have great points of articulation. He does have an awesome face, and they do have multiple versions of Frankenstein out now. There is a glow-in-the-dark version. I love this it almost looks like it's a glow-in-the-dark figure without being white translucent, but he poses very well, and you can kind of, the thing with Frank is you can kind of give him almost like a zombie pose because he's still kind of learning to walk. So it's a very cool figure. So that's our special October Halloween review, and just thought we'd get that out there for you, celebrate the season, and open a figure that a lot of people last year were going nuts for. Kind of fell off the radar because if you didn't get them, you were going to pay secondary market prices for it. But you never know when you turn a corner at Target and all of a sudden, there he is. And there he was for us. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe to our channel and check out all our other reviews. Thank you.